Oh, now the music for the game stops. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. There it is. I was like, excuse you. I'm just setting up the resolution. Alright. Wha-bam! Now it is time for the Shape-Shifting Detective. Yes, another FMV. I am the excited. I don't know if it's going to be like other FMVs where it's like they let you kind of like start from different points and like continue those journeys. Or it's going to be like other FMVs where you have to redo the entire 4 hours in order to fix one mistake. Let's sit down and enjoy the movie. I'm also going to message the game developer that I absolutely loved his game. The Shape-Shifting Detective.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Directed by Tim Cowles.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Huh? Huh? Sam? Trash? Who are you? Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
What?
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
All right, so my face is in the way, so I think I have to scoot up. So let me get out of the way real quick. Let me just yeah, just shoot myself across the screen here, so that way you can see the lovely things happening down there. I hope those options stay down there, because if they'd be moving, we'd be having problems. All right, oop, I cut myself off just a little bit. And we want the words. Yeah. Put him there. Put him there. That's good. That's good. I don't expect it to be too terrifying, but you never know. So let's see. I can't click on anything else, so I imagine trash. Because I said, who are you?
You know why you're here, don't you?
No?
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Yes.
It's a rhetorical question.
Oh.
You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont.
Okay.
He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Yes.
Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated. We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley.
But why?
The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
As long as it takes.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet. Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
Predicting the future? I'm just looking through my room.
You don't believe?
The fact that I'm a shape-shifting detective? Yeah, I believe.
That sounded serious. You must have a serious job to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Why not? Some of the tarot cards are like, he's a shapeshifter.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty?
Oh. The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of.
Okay.
I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
I'd rather not say, just in case.
Mysterious. But I know you're in room 4, Sam. Don't do anything I wouldn't do in there.
Sooner or later she would, and there would be a tidal wave to feast upon, and this demon was nothing if not patient, ever present. Until the virus got her, until the sickness spread, the demon could only enjoy that girl trapped in his teeth, prepare for the moment, the tipping point when she would finally cut.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector Dupont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
Why does he look familiar? You look so familiar. What have you been in? Chief Dupont.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw, 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled.
Pretty.
I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
What?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her, that's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
The detective from that other game. Which other game? We've played a few FMVs. I was hoping I could figure out his name. Like, the IMDb or something. You know, what if I just do the IMDb? The Shapeshifting Detective. IMDb, yeah. Duh. Cause who?
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Hold on. Chief Dumont. Rupert Booth. Alright, that's his name. What else was he in? He was in a bunch. Contradiction! He was in Contradiction, the one from way back then. Oh my god, yes! He was the detective there. I knew I recognized his face.
Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Okay, so he knows I'm not... Why would I... Yeah, do you have an alibi?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Alright, tell me... Yeah, we're just gonna ask him a bunch of questions.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th, at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Okay.
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating? Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
On red with her hair and her blood, satiated the awful curiosity of the audience, fed the other demons, gave...
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already?
Yes.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though. Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they? Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest. Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Interesting feet shot. Why? We're just gonna hang out here? We're hanging out here.
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already. They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Why?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
I love feet! Adobo, explain to me why my inner thoughts are shouting that I love feet.
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
As someone who's taken medicine for mood disorders, you know what they treat. You're not just like, just take it and I think it does this. No, no, no. The only thing you might get confused on is, like, how to pronounce it. Bon Dieu.
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
It's pretty sus, bro.
No, and I didn't murder her, if that's what you're asking.
Alright, bye.
The Bag Lady by David F. Schultz. Read by...
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
We just had one.
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
That was a zoom in. So that means they had the camera like normal, and for whatever reason they decided to push in.
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
She's just fixing her hair as we talk about murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Why?
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the Chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death. We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team. In my room, reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me. She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Alright, I will.
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Until it wasn't. Altering its form like camouflage, playing with the images and thoughts all called from its
I
victims.
like that the in-between
There
is
it floated.
a radio.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Oh? Oh my god. Is that British humor? You must be a new guest. Otherwise you're a burglar. You found me out, I'm a burglar. Okay. The chief said I can't really touch anybody. I don't know if he meant like I physically can't touch anybody, or he's more like you can't touch anybody in the sense of like you're not an actual cop. You know, you can't be like I'm a, arrest you kind of vibe. Something.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
So that means you shower after 9.
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
You can just straight up ask, who's the next victim?
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec, we don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea. We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck. The 3 of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
He's super confident in his skills. Well, tell me about the special deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Sorry, when you say Mercury, do you mean like actual Mercury?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Okay.
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Okay.
I don't believe in anything, but I also believe anything is possible, so it's a conundrum.
I don't trust this man. He's hella sus.
Spidery fingers wrenched open my jaw.
Alright, back to Bronwyn. Special deck.
Mercury. Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
No. No.
There's nothing particularly special about it, apart from where it's from, what it does, and how it behaves.
So everything. So everything. No, show me the deck.
Panic. And
See? Oh, I should have said yes.
inside my brain. The bag lady drifted back to the center of the room.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Why is it that everyone's almost a different type of redhead, it seems?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Why?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
I think it's the devil, because death is not necessarily bad, it just means a change is coming. So I think it's the devil, right?
Nah, the devil's cool. The tarot one, I mean, not the actual one. I'm not a devil worshipper. The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
You didn't give me the option to choose, but okay.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Okay.
She's like my big sister, so pretty well. No. The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Okay, Rain.
No? Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do. I didn't say job. I said job.
Are you guys assassins? Are you assassin tarot readers? That'd be a great twist, actually.
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions. No, you don't. I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Let me see your nails.
No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
After a day?
And we went to the top floor of that building, to the empty penthouse layer.
Bron. Okay.
With the glass walls like a fish tank, where the city sleeps below, unaware of what lurks above them, where the floating entity waits inside.
Let me check with Rain again. Why are you looking nervous, buddy?
Lure. The bag lady appeared and...
Violet, anything else to add? No? Okay.
Maybe a fraction of a second before George was gone.
I'll go to my room. Yeah, no. All of them super suspicious. She wouldn't show me the deck. She said that she was in her room, but the other girl said they were in her room, so I'm like, both y'all, hella sus. And then Rain is just, I don't know, too friendly. Just panning around my room. Just panning around. Gonna check out above the couch, and I'm like, nah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna look over here again. That bed do look comfy, though. Is this where I become people? Alright, let's be the chief. Unless I should be her. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
Okay. Okay, I'm Lexi now. Alright, let's go talk to these people. Oh, hold on. I was trying to exit.
This has quite a history to it, doesn't it?
That sounds awful.
Yeah, quite creepy.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Bam.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
Okay.
Monster was not that limited. All this need.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Violet. I didn't see her last night, did you?
You think she's the murderer? Did Violet know Dorota?
I have no idea. They're both redheads. Maybe August has a club.
Wounds. It started with one.
Something's weird, isn't it? Everyone seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
Thing, if not patient, ever present.
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Why did you hire Sam? Who would want to kill Dorota?
Why? What are you going to do?
Nothing, just checking.
I've got my eye on you, Lexi Taylor. Lexi. Rain. Are they even your real names?
Why did you hire... Who would want to kill Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Have you met him?
Yes.
She's kind of a horrible liar, but then again, I'm me.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written statement.
Sorry, I meant no.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Why did you hire Sam?
Are you doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota? What were you doing Monday night?
Well, let me see, Detective Taylor. That's the surveillance cameras. I was here till I got the call.
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Should I ask? I mean, I feel like he's gonna figure it out, but you know what? I'm feeling spicy.
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Okay.
Her hollowed out heart. He gave her a moment of peace. She made her decision.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Okay. I'm gonna go backwards. So we'll become Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Okay.
Take my ring, she'd say.
She's
Need it
gone.
anymore. When I'm gone, Mum will take care of my cat.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here? What we did? The real reason?
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just try not to let anything slip.
Why are we here?
Her red hair fanned out around her pillow as she laid back, holding the bottle above her, note on the pillow beside her, her final.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about...
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies? Crime of passion?
Maybe. Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers. And Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe that's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
I have something in my eye, sorry.
The ones who cared enough to see the signs helped her, or tried at least.
Ray, I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
No.
Then you're wasting my time.
The note redid the deed.
Ah! And now he's
After
gone.
work this time, the virus ready to spread. The blood stain.
She's still gone. Okay.
Pain let go, finally, and that fed him too.
I will now become Ron.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
You sound not sure of yourself there.
That death alone couldn't start the
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
Now she's back.
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that.
I'm brave, but I'm not stupid.
A louder voice, and let them.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Bron, you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Of course.
What?
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
He was dead. The demon had outgrown his host, gotten too big for this poor.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay, Lexi.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Just precious.
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Another boy, slight for his age, light enough to not snap the tree branch.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
Dominoes fell, landing at the heads of graves in the field of stones. Unstoppable, relentless waves that...
Okay. I don't think I haven't been Violet yet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Yeah. I figure I try to be everybody else, so before I become the cop.
Just an audience.
Violet visits Violet.
Oh.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No thanks. Okay.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder. My love life. Sam.
Ah, the moon. A card of illusion and deception. It shines, but really it's just a dusty old rock. Seems there's more to our detective friend than meets the eye.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you. I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
And then we just
Took
walk
final
out. We're like,
swigs from their cans of beer and strolled blithely down the pavement.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
let me see them
How long?
sucks.
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
God, there's like a single eyelash or something just hanging out my eyeball.
We didn't know she was definitely going to die, only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
He has a cross around his neck. Is he religious?
After midnight, I went down to the churchyard where the winos hung out.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Okay.
Me to breaking point, the fear of discovery, or the endless replays in my...
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
What's the matter?
The new detective's acting strangely.
That's to be expected. I told Sam to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Maybe strange is one of those things. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
There's no point in trying to fight it, so I have to try and keep as much control as I can. Out there, it's a chill night, and there's been rain, so I can keep the hood up on my park.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Right? He's probably like, my God, everybody's leaving this guest house and going to the police station. He's probably like, why don't they just share a ride? Why don't they just share a ride?
Taking out time in the pubs when the punters headed for...
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always. I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Contradiction.
side of the street, engrossed in each other, the footsteps...
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, Knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white. You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
And I'm gone. I was like, I don't think she's the murderer.
The second time.
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character.
Oh.
If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
Rock, you won't let anyone get close to you. Is a.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn. Why are you here in August?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here? What's wrong?
There isn't any. And sometimes a girl needs a party.
Tell me about Bronwyn. What was...
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader? Are you prepared to go to jail for her?
Jail? What for? I haven't done anything wrong.
Aiding and abetting a criminal.
I'll aid and abet Bronwyn to the day I die, but she's not a criminal.
Damn.
Fed to the beast, though that first time was pretty close. But everyone since has put themselves in my path. It's a way to live with the monstrosity of it. It's barbaric, but at least I tell myself.
And then we're gonna become Sam, and we're gonna go talk to everybody. I am Sam.
Deep in shadow, under dark walls.
Claude, look, why am I being asked all of these questions? What have you said to Sam? Well, that's not the impression I'm getting. No, Claude, you listen to me. We had a deal and you said no questions asked, and a lot of questions are being asked. No, I'm not the killer, so why is everybody asking me all of these questions? Fine. Yes, goodbye, Claude.
It's a nice phone.
Sweating, even though it's after midnight and cool. The spots on his neck seem to shine in the distant neon. In need of his medicine. Well, he had more choice.
Question D's nuts violet.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I took the time to actually read that script and feed it to that AI.
I'd seat as the Terminator or Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson or all.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Next chapter, I guess.
Or the torn wrapper of a toothsome morsel.
Oscar.
Who are you?
Who are you? Ah, I'm a shape-shifting detective.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Oh shit, I totally forgot I was still doing drops. What? Oops. I might have forgotten that I was still watching someone play Sea of Thieves, so I could do the drop. I'm just gonna turn that off. Maybe that'll help my internet speed a bit. I just see the thing pop up in my chat. You've scored a drop, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
It's okay. Pretty much you have until the end of, or I think what, 4 a.m. Monday, so pretty much tomorrow, to get the drops.
No, no one. She was really popular. What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place you could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet. Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just, she had these, you know, voyeur fantasies.
Go on.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet, and then she'd walk in and strip off, start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
I do declare, sir. Also, hello, Tony. Heck yeah, you came in at a great time. Watching other streams while streaming, we react, and now, no, we're not. I just forgot that I wasn't even watching. That's the thing, when it comes to Twitch drops, unless I, like, already follow that person, I just let it run in the background, because I'm like, you know why I'm here. I'm here for the drop. I'm not here for anything else. But how are you doing today, Tony? We're playing Shapeshifting Detective. You missed it. We played Clean Paper. It was amazing. There was a giraffe, and he had a murderous intent, and he was interdimensional, and he was spoopy, and I loved him.
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke. Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
I can tell you it's free, and it's on itch.io and Game Jolt.
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, you know, hanging out. I left at about 5.
And then 4 hours later, murder.
Playing football. It was just 5 aside. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
You know, for someone whose girlfriend was murdered yesterday, you're really well composed. Hold on. You have a ring on. Yeah, I think he did it.
No.
Just trying to think.
What? Any more news on Oscar Wainwright? Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
Really? I'd add the boyfriend.
Oscar? Have you spoken to him yet? It's not him.
Yeah. Who's the detective? Yes, put on the hat. Contradiction mode activated.
Yep, that's what he told me too. Not a suspect. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one.
Yeah.
The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it.
Hmm.
There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Allegedly, you could look in the mirror, close your eyes, think of being somewhere else, and...
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Oh! Oh!
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
Does she know? I feel like she knows.
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother?
I mean, if it's done really artfully, tastefully well. Yeah. Interesting thing, but it's like, I've seen some boudoir photos where I'm like, that's just like, it's not even sexy, it's just gorgeous. Like, I think, what was it? It was like, some woman's like back, and they like misted her, and then they had like half of her in darkness and then the other half in light, so you just saw like the water droplets reflecting the sunlight, and like just the smallest like crescent of her face, and like maybe saw like half of a butt cheek, and I was like, that's just gorgeous. That's just beautiful art.
Not really, just gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Booty detected, right? It's like some boudoir photos are just like pure art, and then others are, you know, obviously a little more spicy.
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset. Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking. At Weston's photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there. I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
You have a good memory, but you can't remember where you were yesterday.
Prepare for the moment, the tipping point when she...
Nope.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
What? Oh, no.
Groups already have a home for the demon in their heart. Most people do anyway.
I was hoping it'd be like,
home
visit Zach.
for the whispers to rest, implant, and grow the demon.
Alright, let's finish chatting everybody up.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today. Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true. To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
Mm-hmm.
Rain's a big boy, he can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night. Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking. He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said. Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
It's a BS.
Nature. She knew where this sickness was going, as
Sam,
Unless,
what can I do for you?
is that a thing? Is there actually like a client confidentiality thing that's protected by the law, or is that just something cute to say? How did you get the name?
We're trying to save people. I said we're trying.
Oh.
We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
Okay.
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Hey!
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Son of a bitch.
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
What?
It kinda did. It's hard getting an exact name out of 78 cards, but considering we'd never heard of Dorota Shaw, it painted a pretty good picture otherwise. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Sordid. Like, flirty or, like, mean?
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota. Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here. Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
I like how my guy's confused, but I'm like, we're a shapeshifter. This should not be startling to us.
Start the contagion. It
They
needed
won't
an
contact
audience.
other planes and realms.
And they made it so.
Hi Sam, back for more already? Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Sure, tell me.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yep.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
So why would Mercury card send you here if she was already predestined to die?
I know. Mind-blowing. Traveller, that's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel? Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
No? No?
God, I'm such a bad judge of character. Just ignore me. No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
You can also amplify Ouija boards to reach deeper into other places, worlds, times, etc. I don't mess around with that stuff. I'd rather just not try and mess with that. Yeah, I'm good.
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say. I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Yes.
It was only a little white lie, nothing else. It wasn't even that much of a lie. We're both here, in the guest house. We just happened to be in different rooms. If I had proof, Ron wouldn't have made this all up. I'm sorry, Sam, I really am. I know how this must look, but I couldn't kill anything, honest.
I don't think she did.
Of stones, unstoppable, relentless waves eroding the people on shore.
Okay, well, they mentioned I don't have the powers. I can be him. Let's go.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
just an audience.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
She's nothing for me.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe.
Yeah, you really shouldn't, as you
So,
don't know if you're
Helen's
getting
written
a
in
peaceful
with her
play
dream,
or world-ending
and she
creature.
said that
Right. Oh, Brown's not here.
on a pair of purple curtains in my bedroom. The sun
Rain. Rain's not here. Where did they
in
go?
the darkness. I huddled down and wait for the
Lexi?
sunrise.
Where did everybody go?
Sun comes up. I'm still a caterpillar. Now, Poe, what do you think that?
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I
know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why? How?
I don't know. Maybe ask if you can go around. Women like vulnerable men.
Do they?
I don't know. Do I look like vulnerable men? Just do whatever you have to, Oscar. I've got to concentrate on some other leads. So, you can go now.
Poe? So, Helen, firstly, thank you very much for writing in and speaking to us. I would like to just say to you that
Nothing?
your life, but you're worried that when you do,
Yeah, they're just poof.
sure,
Okay.
because the skin shedding relates to personal transformation.
Dang. It's kind of a waste of a transformation with Oscar. Well, at this point, I'm like, who do I be? Do I just be everybody? Because now I'm concerned about the whole power ability thing being like, you only have so many times you can do it. And it's like, well, let's be Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Yeah, that makes sense, Tony.
Pavement 32 stories below.
And now Violet's gone.
Secret was to never hit the ground.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about? Yes. Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
Damn.
Between us, we slept in shifts to guard that dumpster.
I feel sad for Oscar.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Being a woman, I guess that's how most of them fall. You have wisdom,
Oh, Oscar's gone. Okay.
no doubt.
Chief's gone.
He taught me how the universe worked. I close my eyes.
Trying.
The concrete rises up to it.
Well, Lexi didn't give much about being Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
So if I have limited changing
Littered
powers,
with Tenzin's white cigarette butts.
does that
like
mean I'll get
scattered
stuck?
Ah, Rain, can I help?
Uh,
Was there a problem?
My tap was dripping.
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
Okay.
Air assaults my nostrils. I arrived.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a normal...
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveller.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Damn, I was hoping she'd tell me more.
We've heard from Alex, and Alex has said that they have to...
What do you...
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
Confidence, we like it.
Alex, so we really thank you for sharing this with us. Now, Poe, do you have any
Decades.
ideas what this might represent?
Walk it. Yeah.
Closing of the eyes. I mean, that's interesting.
Oscar's not here. Okay.
She wants to.
Chief's also not here.
The person she's observing in the dream is not or does not want to face.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
I don't think I have many transformations left because I've noticed like the
Closing
shaking's lasting longer.
But then they're realizing.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
I didn't really know her. I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious. Nothing.
Sorry. All this talk of the dead makes me very anxious.
See, relates to emotional stress. So if I'm...
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
Come to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Alice.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk. No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
What about our...
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No.
Where were you? Bron, don't mess me around, you're scaring me.
I'm just kidding, I was at Dorota's house. I'm just kidding, I was here all night.
Not funny.
A-line.
I don't think Bron did it. I know the game is pushing it, but I'm like,
Poe's Curiosity.
Didn't expect you to come back. Have you contacted Dorota?
No. Yes. She says you know who killed her.
She said what? Why would she say that? She'd never have said that. Why are you lying to me?
I'm probably... She said you knew.
I knew. Maybe it's someone I know? Is that what she means?
I'm sorry the police ignored our prediction.
It's okay, just... How did you know? How did you come up with a name and then... she's gone?
She's not gone. She's waiting to pass. How could someone even get into Dorota's bedroom?
The usual way. The front door. Like, it's a townhouse and she's on the 3rd floor. So, other than teleporting or a big ladder, that's the only way.
Do you get on with
Not really. Especially not now. They're convinced I got her into the wrong crowd or something. Am I really a bad influence?
Yes. No.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I know it's a bit soon, but maybe we can grab coffee sometime? Just to chat about things.
No, thanks.
grab. Your girlfriend died yesterday. I know it's a bit soon. Yesterday. Or like 2 days ago. Or did she not? Because they were like, oh, it happened yesterday. It happened on this day at this time. I'm sure it's yesterday. Either way, your girlfriend died, dude. She was murdered. Give your heart a chance to heal.
Yes, that would be nice.
For detective purposes.
I like you, Bronwyn. How about soon? How about tonight? I can come to the guest house?
Oh, shit.
No, you can't. Sure.
Cause problems. Wait, no,
No,
I
you
can't. They're gonna find out.
Maybe another time then.
No! Damn it!
You're not
That's okay. I'm used to the abuse. Hey, maybe we could hang out together after all.
Sure.
No heal, only rebound. Yeah, no, it's not healthy. You're exactly right.
That's great. I'll be over soon. Just got a few things to clear up here. Hi. Hey. Hello.
I am a detective.
Sorry, I'm not used to dating so soon.
I'm actually not in the mood anymore. It's okay. We can take it slowly.
Are we dating? Or are we about to do Are we dating? Or are we doing something else? Cause
Oh, I wasn't sure. I was thinking on doing anything, physical.
Get up in the bed.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god.
I really don't think I'm ready for this.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Shh, baby, just a little pressure down there.
What does that even mean? Our horror game became a romance game. I'm not ready. Nina, offer him to an elder god. I don't know what's happening.
No, wait, please. Can you just get off me, please?
I'm sorry, you're right. Oh, I want you inside me.
I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this game is. He said no, and as humans,
I'm sorry, you're right.
Consent is important. But I'm like, if I pressure him, which bad, will I get information about what he did to his girlfriend? Because I feel like he killed her. But I also, I'm scared to continue down this path because I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is not an AO game. There's a category, so I know we're not gonna see anything. Do we continue down this road and just see if he spills the beans under this pressure? Or, hi, Blondie. Or do we respect him? He said he's not ready. Also, here's the thing. If I sleep with him, he's probably gonna get really weird with Braun, and Braun's gonna be like, what's up? Why are you so weird? And he's like, because we slept together. And she'll be like, we didn't sleep together. Okay, yeah, maybe we should stop right here. Unless I embarrass him.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Chat, I need your help. I don't know what to choose. I mean, most men aren't ready for being sacrificed. In some cultures, yeah, they're not ready. Other cultures are like, this is the greatest thing in the world. I'm not supposed to get caught that I'm a shapeshifter. And detectives kind of said I'm not supposed to touch people, but I don't know if he meant like in a literal sense or in a, police sense. You know what? We're going down this path, Blondie.
Get off me! Get off! I can't do this. I don't care what the chief wants. I just can't. How can you want to sleep with me? Did you kill her? Did you kill Dorota?
Yes.
Oscar-winning performance. I just want chaos.
Yes, you did. You liar, you did.
Okay, so Oscar didn't kill her.
To inspect the darkening towel.
Blood trickled along the groove of the floor tiles,
Well.
and she lowered her head to lap it hungrily.
Miss Castle, more unexpected pleasures.
Yeah, I found out your boy.
What did Dorota's boyfriend say about me?
See? Last night. That means she was murdered.
I was nowhere
last
near
night.
Dorota last.
Something about a message you wouldn't deliver? Did you want him to be a special friend? Is that why you killed his girlfriend?
Oh my god, no.
I didn't kill Dorota.
Yeah, let's do this again. Chief, I didn't kill Dorota. I was in my room. Oh, but you can't prove it, Bronwyn. You're going to jail for a long, long time.
I could just leave.
I was nowhere near.
You said you were with another one of the readers. All I'm saying is that Violet didn't recall seeing any of you.
Violet doesn't remember where she was.
Did she tell you that? She's playing with you to get you to open up.
Heard something going on, she said, smiling. Uni jumped up on the bed, and Noah leaned forward to nuzzle her nose. Have you brought something?
Man, that took a turn. I was not ready for that. I was just like, huh? Just not ready.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Ivan would have remembered.
Did I see toes? I saw toes.
The kitten's skin. Thanks, babe.
I changed your sheets last night.
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
Owen Monroe.
Night
Lexi's gone now.
Atkins. Read by Jessa from the Jessa channel.
Oscar's gone.
I didn't.
Violet.
Bye.
Long playing with the radio, and
it's like
all of a sudden
maybe almost
there's
daytime?
this woman standing in front of my car. Naturally, I slammed on the brakes and attempted.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I got burpsies, Gooshby.
When my car finally skidded to a full.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Are you threatening me?
Excuse me? Of course not. We just agreed that with the meds I'm on, stuff like this might get out. Remember?
My only company, as I simply said.
And now she's gone.
Everything in my head was screaming for me to go.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief DuPont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boyfriend?
I've met him once, yes.
Just the once?
Twice.
This morning.
What did...
The weather and some other things which I'm not at liberty to discuss. Feel free to ask him, though.
I will.
So, I took a deep breath.
Rain's not here.
Rear view mirror. The red glow of my brake light.
I literally just selected rain,
The
Nina.
road
Try
behind
again.
Me. A body.
No, Lexi.
Run.
Hold on.
To
Hold on.
flee. The feeling in your gut.
I'm
when
trying
you
to get
know
the cab.
Chief DuPont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Did Dorota collect coins?
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles. She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom? Did Dorota...
Maybe anyone else going for a Juilliard scholarship? But other than that, not really.
Maybe it is Violet. Violet.
Walked back towards a body that lay unnaturally twisted atop the pavement. I wanted to say I was breathing, but in all honesty, I think I was holding my breath, afraid
Somebody's
to get
asking
a
me to
whiff.
hang out, so I'm asking them what
death.
time and what activity.
I...
Alright, let's be Sam. Okay, let's go see if we can talk to all
As
these
I
wonderful people
approached,
again.
One hand on the...
Nothing.
in front of me.
I wish I could be like,
if ready
hey, I'm
to
Sam
catch
now. Tell me about
myself
Mr.
when I am
Hedges.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work, through energy. Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy, like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
I'm attracting streamer house money.
She was twisted, with her back flat on the road.
Oh, he's got nothing.
I saw her chest rock.
Nope,
She was breathing, short and shallow.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I wanted to talk to the police chief and Oscar, so I'm going to say keep investigating.
What I was telling her.
That's personal.
Mm-hmm.
I said I don't want to talk about it. No, not to me anyway. She wasn't into fortune telling or any of that stuff. Yeah, Chief DuPont told me. He thinks it's one of them that killed her. Bronwyn? That's disturbing. That's impossible. I don't think those two ever met. Why would she say that?
Phone clenched tightly in my hand.
Poe and Monroe def chilling off hours too. Oh, for
Sir?
sure. What's up? Yeah, who's Mr. Hedges?
Violet told you about Mr. Hedges?
Yes.
Mr. Hedges was one of August's homeless. Actually, probably our only homeless person. We're pretty well off here. No, we called him Mr. Hedges because, well, that's where we found him. I asked Violet to put him up one night, and of all the nights he could have died, he croaked it at the guest house. No, of course not. That's what Violet thinks, but I just drove him off to the morgue and had him processed. Don't tell Violet that, though. We need her on our side. Figures. Got any proof? Good work, Sam. I'm impressed.
I might be lying.
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about their alibis. I'm thinking what to do about it. Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pulled the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer?
Mm-hmm.
I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
Okay. Also, Mika and the Witch Mountain have an update. They have 3 more stretch goals. Sorry, 4. Flying tricks with the broom. Feed the kitten side quest. Green witch outfit, which straight up looks like Link, and I am all about it. And then 3 Zelda-ish dungeon levels. Oh my god, yes please.
Hey,
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Next chapter.
Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
Maybe a Buddhist?
What's up, buddy?
How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date. I was doing a favour for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few minutes. Are you working with him or not? Look, if you don't want to tell you, then I'm not gonna. No? Who's that? Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together? You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I'd want you to tell me.
Sure? Like, just to make him think I'm on his side.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
You're not even mourning now.
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Yes.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Stared out into the pit. Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Hello, Zach.
Yes. What do you want? The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota, I remember now. For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Okay.
If you ask me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Sat-nav?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session.
Oh, nice.
Wait there.
Yes?
As you can see.
Pretty.
There's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Ooh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Pretty? What do you see?
Nothing. She's a very attractive girl. That's all.
That was a stare.
What do you mean?
Like boudoir.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography?
Yeah.
Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots. It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose.
Dorota? Maybe Dorota and Violet were a thing?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, yes. I know Violet very well.
Oh my god. The friend Bo people are making another plushie. Must resist. But he's so cute. Look at him. Look at that face. It's the doctor from the island. Look at that beautiful plush buddy.
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that.
Huh?
With frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're like tsundere. Hi, Vince. Heck yeah, we're doing FMV.
I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex. Here. I'm usually here most nights. Only the roof rats.
You got roof rats? Alright.
Then, again without thinking, added, one of us
Talk to these
perhaps.
people.
The others eyed him with concern.
What's up, Violet? Talking about the dead homeless man.
Do we really have to?
You're sleeping with him.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Oh, he didn't really say relationship. He just said you're all sleeping.
He says he loves me, that I'm the only one for him. But he doesn't look at me in the same way he looks at his photographs. I can see it. He hungers for a younger, filthier version of me. Can't be someone else.
Hey, Vince! I hope he doesn't drop any biddies or subs because I would literally end stream right now.
Really, Adobo? Really? Those are my thoughts right now. Those are my thoughts right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. He likes showing them to me. It's obviously not something I want to talk about.
Don't need it.
They're his sex slaves. I'd like to think that. I know who Zach does it for.
Yeah, no. Puffer Bunny? No. Silver!
Silver MDHT just resubscribed for 4 months. IMBAAAACK.
Hello, random child. Who the fudge is this?
400, 500, 600, 700.
Heck in, Silver.
Nearing the end of the rope now, she informed.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably a few hundred meters more, he jerked to a sudden
How you
halt.
doing, Silver? Cool, I just wanted to find like a place where there wasn't too much audio going on. But thank you for the resubby. You didn't have to do that. But I will say, a few things have been added since you've been gone. And I know you love to troll, so these are perfect trolling things, but I was able to put my voice into a TTS AI robot. So you can have normal voice, inner thoughts, and voicemail. Which I think you came in just right as Adobo did the inner thoughts one, so you have trolling material. Because I know you love to troll.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
Oh.
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
What? I'm turning around, leaving my. Oh, really? What swayed your troll paths away? Did someone destroy your bridge? What happened, Silver? Why no more troll? Are you a goblin now? Are you a little fun goblin, little gremlin creature? Or are you just a wholesome traveler?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing? Oh, alright. No worries, Silver. Well, we're playing a kind of murder mystery FMV game, so it's pretty chill. There was a moment where I assumed someone else's identity and almost slept with them, which that was wild, but, you know, detective work.
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Okay.
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
What?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay.
Thanks to some earlier linguistic discoveries made at other
Thanks,
lunas.
Rain.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Okay.
As people of science, they had all agreed how disturbing it was that, to the civilization selected this word, curiosity or the concept to be closely associated with wickedness, something to be punished.
Alright, let me go to my room. Okay, so I can be Oscar.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Okay, let's go talk to people.
Hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so he instead listened intently.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put...
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
I was the Bronwyn that he tried to sleep with, so I can be like, nothing happened, you know?
Never mind. At least you tried.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yes. Capiche?
Capiche.
It's language. That makes me look cool. You can go now.
And waited. Again.
Oops, Zach's not here. Okay.
Listening closer, he noticed another presence in the room. He could hear them breathing. Hello?
Violet's not here.
I can't see. I think I'm blind. The breathing became heavier. Knowing what came over him, Dimitri
I
yelled
know,
out
she's
in
still in her
frustration
room, but I was like, I
and
figured I'd
fear.
try. Rain's gone. Okay.
Please help me! The breathing suddenly stopped. Guttural sound.
Lexi.
Fear slowly started to
Brought
take
her in
hold
the
of
same
Dimitri.
Alright, let's be him.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Seriously though, like, why was there a random child? Did the random child commit the murder?
Dimitri was both perplexed and overcome by...
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Oh my goodness.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota. You have.
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me. Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there. You saw the photos. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
Yeah, it's a boudoir session. You kind of give bedroom eyes to the camera.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her?
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Wait, so did you?
Now that the hole. Well, did you find anything down there?
Okay, so Brana and Lexi are pretty much out of
All
commission.
we heard was static.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Anything from the strangers?
Damn,
She
right?
studied the letters, hemming and hawing.
She's not there.
Either
Oscar's not there.
At first glance, it seems to be about the abuse or torture. Or punishment, added Dimitri, a fearful realization in his voice.
Alright. Be Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
It's wide with fear. Dr.
Sep.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Huh?
Dimitri tried to find the words.
Okay, they're still busy.
I'll be blind, and everyone else will be gone. I'm going to die.
Yeah, they're both busy still.
Scientists quietly glanced at each other. Doctor, you tell.
Yep, wrong room.
I'm sure it won't play out like that. Her words were meant to be comforting.
No.
It was.
Nope.
Dr. Whitfield.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What?
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Later that night, Dimitri awoke to the sound of cold and hollow whispers in the darkness.
I don't know who it is anymore, because, like, I'm getting Violet vibes. Because, you know, I'm thinking maybe, you know, she saw Dorota and Zach just maybe flirting during a session, and she was like, there can only be one beautiful redhead kind of vibe. But apparently Zach and Rain talked about something, and Rain was like, you're a creepy dude. So I'm like, maybe Zach said something creepy like, oh man, wish I could have taken some photos of her dead body or something. I don't know. Let's go be Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Okay, let's go
People
chit-chat people up.
in combat?
Could be combat.
Yeah, they're still in the rooms.
It's funny that
He's gone.
most people actually think this is an erotic scene. And then the second.
Chief is gone.
But most people.
Oscar's gone.
Erotic scene.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
What's up, Zach?
Did you hear? I came over last night.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
I'll admit he's a smooth talker. But here's the thing. Haven't taken the clothes off yet. I thought he said he was sleeping with her, and she was like, yeah, we have a relationship. Ah, that's why she said they have a relationship, because they haven't slept together yet.
Gage through her paws. He lifted a numb hand and rubbed her cheek. Sleep, he whispered.
Alright, detective time.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Alright, chat, quick poll. Who do you think murdered Dorota?
She waited for him to stand, then led him.
Who we feeling?
Herding his slow bare feet in dangerously tight circles. Ooning.
The cab driver! It was
Told
him all
Ivan
along! He was
she'd
at all
got
the
something
locations!
to show him. He hoped it was a mouse.
Chief?
What's up?
Again?
What's up?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs, or do you have access?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's pitiful cack.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
What did his watch say? Boss something?
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her? The scholarship to Juilliard?
That's right. We exchanged a few pleasantries. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do...
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case. Don't be facetious.
Oh, be
it's for
facetious.
The case.
Of course.
Trying to drag itself up. Its back legs lay helplessly on the floor. No. Ivan dropped down next. vision. He stroked the kitten with the side of his finger. Don't try to move. But the kitten wouldn't stop stroking.
Hey, buddy.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
It caved easily, the thin bones crackling and fizzing with bubbling blood.
Nope, wrong one. Not go to room. Go grab cab.
As he lifted it, unveiling the bloody
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Hold on. Someone's asking me to hang out with them at 11 p.m. and I'm like, p.m. or a.m.? Because I'm like, it's p.m. I have work in an hour. Since work is at midnight. Or did I misread? I mean, I didn't. I can see it right there, but, you know, they might have mistyped. Anyway. Not the Tulip Festival. Right, so I'm wondering if maybe it's somebody who wanted the Juilliard scholarship, which that list could be huge. Juilliard's a very prestigious school. Somebody could have been like, I want to perform in the Tulip Festival, but who knows?
Sam, I've got news.
What's up?
We've done a reading.
What's up? Am I to die?
5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
I swear if you 3 again.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Ha!
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of Swords.
Nice.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing.
Is it
Now
me?
we have a name. Alice Munro.
Wait, the person on the radio? She's quite gorgeous. I like that they used her hair to hide the strangulation mark. Smart. Blink. Yeah, I saw that blink. We deck stacking.
Sam, I've just arrested Bronwyn and Lexi. I know I don't really have anything, but they have been winding me up all day, coming in here, talking to me like I'm a suspect, and generally being weird. So, they're safely behind bars now, and presumably Ellis will live. Just keep an eye on Rain. Perhaps he'll take over the job if no one else is around.
Wait.
Well,
if 8 bullets can't stop her.
Sam.
Hi.
Do me a favour, go easy on Violet.
No.
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
She hasn't said poop to me when I'm you.
Why?
Oh, it's that actor again from your last FMV. Yes! As soon as we saw him the first time, I was like, this man looks familiar. And he's from Contradiction. That very long FMV game where it's just like the smallest things. I was like, I need to find something. Break her? I'm not gonna break her.
I'm assuming that's just a gut feeling. If you actually knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
Okay.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Okay.
So to her knees. Just a few.
I'm not gonna break her like Bane broke Batman.
She raised.
What's up, Zach?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
That sounds like Peepin' Tom.
All that's left is my sobbing.
You must be Sam.
Another redhead. The demon likes redheads.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Why redheads, though? And don't say the horrible joke that everyone says about them, and that's why the demon's going after them. Finish her like it's Mortal Kombat. No, I'm not gonna destroy, finish, end, crush, demolish anybody.
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
You aren't friends.
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
A drink, you say? Mm-hmm.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing.
You just thought you were on
Then she
Netflix.
kissed me.
But you
I
chilled!
was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Hell yeah! I see Vince is a man of good taste. Delete with pillow? Nah, man, no delete with pillow. But nice. Nice. Well, there we go. Dorota probably made the boudoir photos for her.
This is just between us, right?
Yes. Yes.
We fooled around.
Yeah.
I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
What if Poe is the murderer? What if he was like, I'm her bestie?
Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants. Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Right? Like a poly ship.
I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
It means you hit a deep sleep phase.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
Probably not Dorota, since you just had the dream last night and she's already dead at this point. Oh, sure.
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just where it's Sam.
Did she look down?
You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
She's straight up like panned up and down, like, yeah, he can probably do it. Oh, Jesus.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Thank you.
Quite spreading yet. That death alone couldn't start the contagion. It needed an audience.
All right, the
And
plot
they
is thickening.
made it so.
Who is the small child?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Again, getting checked out. What's happening?
What's your name?
Sam. I'm the boogeyman.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Your dress has pockets?
She has a wicked imagination for her age. I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills. I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. What do you know? I'm not sure that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam. Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
No, I did not know this.
No. Not even the moon. I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip, And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness, like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
Last month.
It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. Eye tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. No. I have certain flashbacks. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
I was gonna say maybe this is she got possessed by the demon, but this sounds like something else entirely.
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Okay.
But
sorry I asked. Bye, Pilot.
what I do know...
How could you let Chief Dupont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
The same metal in one of our earlier shows, you remember?
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Ah. Wow, thanks. Voice from the beginning of the game.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Make my heating pad heat faster.
Suppose
Right,
today
time to
you could
question
wear this
everybody
brooch,
again.
maybe.
And she's gone.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what else to
why
use
would
it for.
people in ancient times?
He's gone too. Okay. Well, this is making my job a bit easier.
Would they tie it around themselves, perhaps?
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's...
And if I do this? No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all.
What?
You can go now.
Listening to radio.
Okay.
Dark Nights with
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Let us combine our sadness
You've seen Dorota?
over Dorota.
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
I couldn't. I was live on air. I didn't know what was happening. Well, nobody knew what was happening. Don't make this my fault, Oscar. Please.
Caught her still smiling now, as part of her head tipped forward and free. I expected to see a dripping cross-section of frontal lobe.
They checked. Everybody was busy, right?
But her head was completely empty. A black void.
Yeah, everybody's gone.
To the whole. It spoke.
No.
Your body is nothing more than a prison for your consciousness. Your warden.
I have a sneaky suspicion that at some point I'm gonna turn to the child, or like have the option to.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Alright.
Sure.
Right now, Zachy Zach.
Yes, I understand now.
What's up, babe?
I need to talk about...
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing? What have you heard? What haven't I been doing?
You are so irritating.
Want to...
No, I do not. I've got more important things to do, Zach.
This was nothing new. He opened his eyes.
Nope, no rain.
Chest. Her mottled face inches from his. Her demanding purr. Rubbed her cheek.
Zach, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Dude, spice.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few buttons, eh?
Being a monster.
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Many stunned, lopsided sparrows flapping around his kitchen.
Respectable.
One robin, several blackbirds, usually downy fledglings.
Right. Time to be her.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
It's only protest. He'd had to put that...
Violet's not here.
He put all of them out of their misery.
Rain's not here.
Tiniest cracking of skull, blood and feathers.
Chief's not here.
Under that way.
Oscar's not here.
The small...
And Zach's not here.
That flap didn't seem to be moving.
Not a single
These were
person.
all good signs. White fur. What is that? A rat?
That's great. Not a single person. Time to be Oscar.
Hello.
Sorry,
I'm
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, totally Rain. Got Rain and then
Stepping
two more
over
people.
its limp legs without even...
Hi, Violet.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Pushed himself up and went to get a towel. When he returned, the kitten was scrambling, trying to drag itself up on the floor. Ivan dropped down next.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Okay.
Uni padded over to inspect the darkening towel. Blood trickled along the groove of the floor tiles, and she lowered her head to...
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
him until the blood slowed and started to dry.
No Rain. God.
His knees and lifted the kitten in both hands. Its floppy body barely as big as his palms.
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. No. Go! Back to the guest house?
with Uni and was awake.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl.
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet. You just need to let me.
What does he mean?
Sounded shakier than usual. Started pulling at the fur.
Right.
She hadn't mentioned it. Ivan would have remembered. He lay down and closed his eyes.
I'm kind of glad that 2 people got arrested, because I'm like, it's a lot of people to switch through, man.
Hi, Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe.
Claude.
So this is coming from
Just
Marek,
my name.
and they
No rain.
walking on a tightrope across a pool of sharks, but the sharks don't seem.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about...
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was playing football, and there was loads of witnesses. How?
Everyone is a... You killed her after and planted the body.
It takes half an hour to get to football. And what? I left her in the boot while I went to have a kickabout. I'm starting to see why they hired Sam now.
Is it about...
Yeah. So it's true then.
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
What? I'm looking at a guide here to see how much more we have of this. And I see, during your first opportunity to speak to Rain as Lexi, if you're only given the option to leave once he's done speaking, then something, 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 something. And I'm just like, huh? Does that mean there's different somethings?
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
For instance, some people love it, some people hate it, but what it actually relates to is being out of control. Now, the tightrope.
What's up, Zach? Bye, Zach.
Well, not that you would know.
Chief DuPont.
What's up?
Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down?
I'm sorry. Just...
Yes, actually. Last year? With Dennis, remember?
No.
Dennis?
Yes, Dennis. The stalker who broke into Radio August chloroformed me, tied me up, after stripping me down to my underwear. I told you about him 4, 5, 6 times, and you never did anything. Chief DuPont, yes. I'm scared.
And you said that the sharks don't seem to notice you because you're just carrying on as normal. But Marek, what I'd like to say to you is that...
Right, now I'm Sam again.
You're receiving positive things in return. If they're a negative person...
What's up, Violet?
And you're sure it was her?
Mm-hmm.
Then it couldn't be her, could it? You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, fine, I'll call him.
Open at Midnight by Martin Oten, read by Lacey Finley. The old man hobbled slowly down the street, leaning
What
heavily
was
on
that?
his
Just
tripod-ended walking.
shook his head, kicked me out of the room. Oh, there's a feet shot again if y'all want feet.
Finley legs. He pulled his cap down more firmly, blew on his fingers, then
What's up, Chief? So.
Never heard them together before. Rhymes, doesn't it?
What?
Ellis visited me a few times, saying she had a stalker. You know, hid behind bins, took photos from his car, frequented the same supermarket she did. I didn't really think anything of it. She's a small-town celeb, he's a small-town celeb stalker. But I did learn one thing. That there's no such thing as a small stalker. His flat was a shrine to Ellis, and he'd somehow decided that sacrificing her would summon a demon that would do his bidding. By the time I got to Radio August, it was all over.
Huh?
Yes, Sam, he'd summoned a demon. Unbelievable. No, I arrived too late, but fortunately Poe was there to save her. He hit Dennis over the head with something and set Ellis free. I've got it written up in a report somewhere, but it's one of those cases I...
Oh my god, yes!
That's out of respect for August's tourism, not covering up my own incompetence.
That was great.
What do you know about it?
Just tell me.
It's probably a bit more nuanced than that, but maybe. Fine, let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else. We've got a new target, Ellis Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call centre system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. Alexei and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Days, so to...
What's up, Zach? Bye, Zach.
There's no point in trying to fight it, so I have...
What's up, Alice? Bye.
And there's been rain, so I can keep the hood up on my parka without looking suspicious on the surveillance cameras. I take the train down to King's Cross.
Right, we're good.
Pulled up the hood and walk out into the rain.
What's up, Ron?
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead. A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? 3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Don't tell her about the coin.
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure.
Chariot.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
A little bit.
Yes, of course, anything. Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Let's tell her. Let's tell her.
Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but there's no guarantees.
Around when the beast wakes.
All right,
Casual
Lexi.
relationship.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Your words. Find out what you can from Zach Weston.
Who's that? Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Cult, so I
Hope
went
she's safe.
freelance as soon as I could manage to earn enough to make ends meet. Then at least...
My butt. My butt's on fire. Oh, I can talk to him now. He's not ignoring me.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. Yeah, she asked for a sample reading to show what I could do. It's easy to see now, with the benefit of hindsight. Three of Swords, the Devil, Death. I mean, any tarot reader will tell you that death hardly ever means real physical death. But given what we've learned, in Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all three girls within hours of each other.
Oof.
You couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
So I have a feeling Ellis and Violet are going to be on the chopping block because redheads.
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
Making him speak, perhaps.
Just checking. Right? Yeah.
Sorry, I don't smoke.
She's got nothing. She's agreed to help me.
Sweating, even though it's
Talk
after
to Lexi,
midnight
talk
and
to
cool.
Rain. Does this mean I have to turn into everybody and talk to Lexi and Rain? I think it does. Alright. Poof. There's so much.
I'm Oscar.
So much going on.
Is there anything else I can do?
You, give me the money. He pulls out the knife from
it's the
inside his
radio.
jacket. 8 inches.
Lexi's not here.
And I'm relieved. I need it.
Braun's not here.
I relax and open the gates. Let the Slayer come.
Well, I can be Lexi and Braun too. Okay, so I have pretty much. I'm gonna see if any of them will talk to Lexi and Braun since they were gone in prison.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Hunted freezes. My hands.
Where did she go?
Many times my own. My right.
Where did they go? They were just there.
As the left reaches the knife from his dislocate.
I kind of wish they would tell me if the person was in the room or
Hi,
not.
I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Lapping it like a cat at pool of spilled milk. A great courses through me. Just a trickle of the stream the Slayer is drawing it. Broken body crumbles in my grasp.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
The ecstasy fades.
Lexicorn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
Och, I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, and I am immortal. You silly badger.
As I wait in the rain.
Bye, Violet.
Leaving me drained and depressed.
I'm Lexi,
and
so
as
I
I
can talk to everybody.
Our job is...
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why?
And leave Bron on her own? Quite possibly to die? No. I'm locked in now, until the end. Whatever that may be.
I feel the satiated slumber of the beast and the memory of the assault grows
Alright, off we go. Nope.
long to sleep.
Nope.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you.
Oh.
Things? That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Wow.
Doesn't see what clearly? What do you mean, handle her?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks. Sure.
I do it for the investigation. Oh my god. Straight vodka, bro. You're gonna die? I hope not.
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course. Does it matter?
Is he a sleazeball? He's a sleazeball.
I like you already.
Oh no! Nope. Get me out of here.
Attach it to some leather, maybe?
Some nice looking water. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, it's a theme that we've visited before.
Okay, we were Lexi. Let's go see. Were we? Yeah, we were her. Alright, Rain. Go talk to Bron and Lexi.
Hello.
Say we're in prison.
I'm Rain.
Well, I wish we could give everyone in August one of those.
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us. Maybe Ellis should stay with...
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
It was her own little fat roll. Look
It
how
doesn't
big
pour like
she'd
that.
grown. Wasn't
Yeah.
she looking well?
It don't.
Part of her wanted to keep it.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So,
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well, what?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other way?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
Okay.
Then it had been easy to stay thin.
Just to see if she says anything to Ray. Nope. I was like,
Like
we're
she
here.
failed everything else.
Okay.
By lunchtime.
Alright, we were Lexi, now let's be Bron and talk to literally everyone.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
And we have the 2 people left to talk to Bron and Lexi.
Bronwyn.
We should be good. Hopefully.
Sauce packets from the school canteen. It wasn't her fault.
Alright, Violet.
Thank you for helping with the chief.
I'm not a monster, Bronwyn. I believe in justice too.
Do you believe Tara?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Did it really? Can it predict the murderer? No. Of course not. You'd have done that already.
Were cheaper. Bigger ones cost more. But only one.
What a day. Alice Munro, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so sure. It looks that way.
Should we be worried about Violet?
Maybe.
Then that possibly means she's already been a traveller target. What else did she say?
Something about being a...
So they're killing us for sport. Sounds about right.
Piercing the chair's upholstery pierced Penn's eyes. She didn't.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
God, oh my god.
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them?
That was an accident. And it worked. But we lost a real person too. We need to get them to leave, not kill them and the host.
Okay. Also, Chris Vodka has a shine to it because of its filtering process. Oh yeah, for sure. But it's like, of course they're not going to give their actors actual vodka.
It's a sharper eyesight, perhaps.
But like, take
When
20, they
Penn
might be
stole
dead.
a breadcrumb from the kitchen counter, the parrot saw. Can't even resist a crumb, it said.
Okay, he's not here.
Into
He's not here.
than she'd ever.
He's not here.
Harder.
Ellis.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
Oh. Oh shit, okay. Nah. It's too many problems.
And Monroe. So, we have Gabby's dream. So, Gabby said that.
Okay, Violet talks to Brom and Lexi.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Chief talks to Brom and Lexi.
I'm Violet.
On the shelves, but it never ends. And every time she comes back to the car. Wow, I do like.
Yeah, so, again, someone's...
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
And I'm wondering what the shopping stands for.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Someone puts a lot of effort into something, but they don't get redeemed for it. They have... was.
You know what, Poe? I think you might need a promotion.
to
I can tell you is shopping relates to needs and
Who do I need to talk to? I thought I was everybody.
Self-identity. So Poe was very close with what he was saying.
It's 9 o'clock and you're
Oh,
listening
thank
to
God.
Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
So apparently there's more hours. There's the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and hour 1. But it looks like they're relatively short.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Heavy rain news? Like the game?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record. He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts. About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you. Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Hold on. Someone's asking me to go to Cidercade. God, why am I so popular now?
Come on.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Oh, thank God. Bye. One less person to worry about when I transform into other people.
Not just a mirror.
What is that little mischievous smile?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
You're there.
Nothing. Perfect.
Maybe next week.
Poe?
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness.
Hi, Poe.
Who would want to hurt her?
Oh, we have a lot of questions. Okay.
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all. Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house. I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course. We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by? I didn't get his name, I'm afraid.
Rain?
He offered to do a spot on our show.
Rain.
Doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
Tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town, this one.
Go on.
They slaughtered everyone, men, women, and children, all dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in. Yes, August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it? Dennis Piper, or Victor, as he's now known, an over-affectionate fan that read one too many Lovecraft novels, tried to sacrifice Alice, would you believe? Lucky I was here to save her. Yes, Dennis became Victor and moved to Sweden under the witness protection scheme. That's a whole other story I don't know about.
Huh.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with O.
Diggins, what are you doing? Throwing opals? I'm gonna say next chapter. Let's just roll with it.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe?
How are you doing? I know you're busy with work, so I'll keep it fast and quick, but if you want, I made a TTS of my own voice so you can have normal me, inner thoughts of me, or me on a voicemail. We miss you too. I hope work is treating you well. I would honestly tell her to leave town.
Good call. If she's not here, she can't get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You're staying here, but you want me to leave?
Yeah.
Where should I go?
Just get in the car and drive.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yeah.
How do we know the killer doesn't have a car? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I'll get going then, Sam. Be careful.
Welcome home, Dickens. We got to play a game called Clean Paper earlier, which was kind of gifted to us by the game developer. I loved it. I hope they enjoy me reacting to their scary giraffe because I love giraffes. I love giraffes so much. Plus, I made their IGDB page and got them a Twitch category, so I'm just like, hee, My little tiny indie powers. I'm just like pew, pew, pew. I love it. Am I about to get murdered?
Sam, it didn't work.
What?
Alice is dead.
What?
We found her in a lay-by off the main August High Road.
What?
Strangled. Same gold coin in the mouth. How the hell did this happen, Sam? You need to get back to the guest house straight
I
away.
NinaMeep to hereby
Those
love bits
tarot
and
readers
subs.
say they have another target.
It's 11 o'clock.
Shit.
My good friend and co-host Alice Munro has
Also, nice Dickens.
died.
Nice.
Her life was ended a short while ago by, we think, the same person who murdered Dorota Shaw. I know that you are shocked and devastated and heartbroken by this news, as am I. There is nothing more I can say. I hope you will join me now in a minute's silence to remember Alice Munro.
It's the detective.
I've
He's the only one I told that I was going to tell her to get out of town. Oh, is this a minute of silence? Oh my god, that's so precious. Okay, Nina. No, that doesn't mean throw more! No! No, that doesn't mean throw more, Diggins. Put them back in your pocket. If anything, I'd be like, food, please. But it's still February, so I already have my allotted meal. A minute of silence. Everyone be respectful! I like the wave. That was cute. Nina! Shh, sorry. Oh, being quiet is so hard. I'm slipping them in your back pocket. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Sam.
Who's next?
I have some bad news.
Is it me or is it Violet?
We've done a group reading.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him.
I think it's him.
You should go, Sam. Be careful.
I think it's him. Huh? Why'd you cheek kiss me?
Sam, it's almost midnight.
Mm-hmm.
You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who?
You.
Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Hint! Who do you think?
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
I think it's him. I honestly think it's him. Because the only person I told about Ellis just get out of town was him. It's you.
This is serious, Sam. I'm going to lose my patience in a minute.
Damn it! Okay. I mean, Zach skipped town. Zach left. So he couldn't have murdered Ellis. He was like, I'm getting out of here. Unless he just hid in some bushes. Rain said he was praying. I think Violet. She doesn't remember anything.
Violet, are you sure? Fine. Okay, I trust you, Sam. I just hope you know what you're doing. I'll get the paperwork drawn up. We'll get Violet in. See if we can't get a confession to something.
I hope I picked the right person. I probably didn't. but I'm like, Violet was kind of giving murder vibes, so.
I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
Oh my god, it's him, isn't it?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last
Yeah, I'm like, Poe?
beats. I can't go on. I must to bed.
I mean...
Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
They do have a theme to their show, so that could just be it. But yeah, no, Poe sounding sus in that sign off. 2:14, the end? Oh god, am I getting murdered? Please don't murder me. Don't be another boo.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Look, Mom, I'm a detective. Is it her? Because her friends did mention, they were like, are you okay? Are you you? And I'm like, why does it sound like she's been possessed before? What about the next... did I win?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Violet's locked up. She's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
My home is in August now? No, I'll go with them. Escape the weird corporation that has me on their leash.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful.
Get me out of here.
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug.
Aww.
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
That's a nice thing to say. Thanks.
I see. Nice thing. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
It's okay. Honestly,
Sam,
it's the best way to get
you're
over
safe.
crushes.
Thank Christ.
Ah, yes, you're the religious one.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, you do. Kiss him? Can I? Do I have if I have permission, I will kiss Rain. He seems very infatuated with me. Oh no, poor Lexi though. Like, sorry Lexi, this is why.
Well, Sam, I didn't think... Well, this changes things.
Sam, you did good. I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done.
Hey, if Rain's the
You're
murderer...
down with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame you were starting to fit in here.
I'm less likely
Good luck to you.
to get
You're doing
stabbed
what
if
many
he
of
likes
us
me.
have died trying. Leaving August.
Hey, if it turns out Rain's actually the killer, maybe he's less likely to kill me now. I'll be like, but we shared a moment. Please don't kill me.
And I've stuck to my word.
Mm-hmm.
That problem you had, I buried it.
Which one?
The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks.
What?
From the outside.
What? What? Wait, which woman?
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me.
Did we win?
No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
Okay, but did...
You know why you're here, don't you?
Ah! No?
Because you did well.
Oh, thank God.
And you know what happens when you do well?
I get a treat? I get a treat? If I could, I'd ask for another one of this, but it's empty.
Augmentation.
Huh?
Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
What? 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 Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Achievement unlocked. Hashtag winning. Enter secret debriefing. Secret debriefing.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
No?
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
Yes.
It hasn't worked. It's stuck in compliance mode. Can we get someone in here, please?
What? Wait! Wait! Plants have feelings. They sing if you put the little clippies on them. Notice, you can now skip previously viewed scenes. So, did I guess right? Here, I'm gonna check the achievements real quick, just to see if they're like, you did it, you know, kind of vibe. Alright, play it again. Push Violet's buttons. You listened to Lexi's Ouija board theory. You made it through the first hour. You deleted a question. You got the chief to lock people up. Bronwyn says she's immortal. You got freaky with Oscar. Picked Dorota's murderer first time. Agent X augmented you. Oh! Oh, so we did get it? I'm guessing it was Violet. My plants have feelings. Exactly right. All right, well, I now have to edit videos and find food. So let me get y'all out of here. But thank you everyone for stopping by, and of course, thank you for the opals and all my fun inner thoughts that talked about feet and bits and subs. You crazy hooligans. I love and appreciate all of you. And we will work on the streamer house. We're just gonna throw all the money in there. Just all the money. Got about a year to get this going. But anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I will see y'all tomorrow. See you, Marcy. Bye-bye.